So you mean to tell me say, as soon as Buju son say what him say about the song Boom Bye Bye, they make song and fight already? Yo!
Well.
I want this me hear about Majah Hype, Shabba Ranks, Teejay, and Soca artist Young Bredda. Yo, Jano. But before we get into all of that, remember, send up the likes, about 1,000 likes now, man. All new viewers, welcome, and our faithful XX TV viewers, big up on yourself. I'm going to play this video and then we'll come back with all our reasoning on the whole situation. Don't move. Alright people, so let's see what go on. Recently, hip-hop legend Slick Rick keep him birthday party. I don't know, say a Jamaican legend, the Emperor Shabba Ranks passed through, and trust me, the man shell it down. For those who don't know, you know, Shabba Ranks, I know one of them artists that were all over the place where you see him every day. Shabba come out when Shabba feel to come out and perform. Yeah. Shabba not make himself get too common. So you see when Shabba walk on the stage and nobody not expect that, trust me, him a go mash down the stage. As you can see, the man couldn't even sing out the whole song because all when him a tell people to stop, people still a sing. Shabba is a true Jamaican legend. Yeah, I mean always have to put these things to the forefront because you see, the younger people, them just know what them see in the moment. And them don't know how powerful some other artists where set the thing is in the world. So I have to always highlight these things because history is a very important thing to know in every aspect of life. Because if you don't know your history, you're gonna get shagged because you're gonna talk things where you don't know and look like a fool. So we have to highlight Shabba because Shabba, trust me, him set him mark and him still out there and blaze up the stage there. Next on the agenda, Majah Hype. So yo people, you know Majah Hype always hilarious already. But since Buju son come out and say what him say about Boom Bye Bye, him father's song, and the reason why him not turn fish, Majah Hype, basically, being Majah Hype, did this. Check it out.
John know my aunt that pain me, so me have to write a letter to my son. Oh, 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 Lord. Hear my cry, oh Lord. Dear son, what kind of statement that? I talk about the enemy nearly turn you in a sprat. You know see the woman them sexy and hot. No devil could never make me turn round a back. Dear son, me the business if you want me youth. Me burn the whole tree from its start near fruit. Lord, me just tell you the truth. Them say you are the branch and me are the root. Don't you know that it was I that sing the song named Boom Bye Bye? And I never ever tell no lie. The only fish that I know is steam or fry. It looks like to me like you laugh. Nobody booking for no more podcast. Sorry son, but I really got to cut you off. I got to cut you off. Sorry son, I really got to cut you off. It pains me heart. I saw you moving kinda funny, never thought nothing of it. I can't believe you really said something like that in a public. Me can't believe you really say you nearly turn fish. The next time you WhatsApp me, you go get one tick because son, I really got to cut you out. Can't believe that you say. Me not joke nor laugh. Oh God, I really got to cut you out. Oh Lord, Lord, cut you off, cut you off. I really got to cut you out. I'm not joke nor laugh. Mr. Postman, make sure this one is express. Cause me not go rest until him get this one direct. Oh God, I really got to cut him out.
Alright people, so this is what we are talking about. Yo, me don't know how Majah Hype make that song there so far. The rhythm, everything, yo, very creative. As usual, you know, Majah Hype always I do them thing already, but yo, the man so like Buju, it sound like something where Buju would have sing and the words them connect. But you know, since this whole thing, me start realize that Jazeel is not just Buju's son, but him also an artist. Me never know that. I don't think I ever hear one song from him. But if him still intend to be an artist, this may make it even harder for him to bust as an artist because you put all of that information out there. So I am thinking that maybe him don't want to be an artist again. Him couldn't want to be an artist again because there is no way you come from Jamaica and the first big thing where people hear about you is that. Them have two reasons for hold back on you. The fact say you put that fish energy on your father's name, one, and you put that fish energy on your name, two. A matter of fact, maybe not say two, few. And then you try to be artist. I don't know if you're still trying to be an artist, especially since me see something where you say you get baptized and whatever. So I don't know. But you just make things 10 or 20 or 100 times harder for people to accept it. So you don't know, say your music I feel well bad to the point where people hear it and say, yo, him bad still. And as I said, I never hear none of your song them, so maybe you have a couple bad songs, but hopefully you have that because this road where you take with this, it not gonna make it any easier. And as your father said in him other song, it's not an easy road. Yeah, your father did sing that too. Next on the agenda, soca artist Young Bredda. Yo, recently Young Bredda was performing in Guyana. While he was on stage, this happened and just smash up the whole show. Check it out. Alright people, so let's see. Young Bredda go up on stage, I perform, and look like him I try to get some girl to go on the stage. And this man come on stage and I wind up himself. So you don't know, say the whole the Guyanese them in the crowd start throw buckle. Young Bredda have to run off of the stage. Him and the man who are wind up on stage. This reminded me of Sting in Jamaica back in the days when you nah go and good on stage and them throw the buckle. So me have to say, yo, Me glad say nobody not hurt in the back of fligging, but Guyana, me rate to know. I may have no friend where Guyanese, you see me? So when me see this happen, I feel proud because it shows that even though the Jamaicans them I lose them culture, the Guyanese them I keep it up. Them not stand for foolishness. Where Guyana get mad and start show them buckle there, important sometimes for when foolishness are going on the stage. I don't think it was intended for Young Brother at all. I don't think so. But that man there come up on stage and mash up the whole set. Here's what Young Brother had to say after the whole incident.
So I want to ask you, you had an incident last night. We've been in Guyana at the stadium. What was the altercation? What was the incident? You could give me a brief.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened until I wake up this morning because all I can remember is me talking to a girl in the crowd because I did say I want the ladies to come up on the stage to show me who could do the best walk like a cripple, you know, the song bounce on it like a trampoline. So I was talking to a girl in the crowd and she was telling me, I not coming up on the stage, I staying right down here and dance. So I was saying, why not coming up on stage? Why you come up on stage?
Correct.
And while I talking, I just see a bottle fly past my face and so, wing. I said, hey, where is that? When I raise up, because I talking to the girl in the crowd, so when I raise up my head and I watch the crowd, I just started to see the whole air full of bottle. Well, you know me, I just saw the safety first, so I just dip and get out of it. You understand? But I thank God that nobody wasn't injured and all my fans was safe. And yeah, you know, we at Sheriff Bar tonight. So if you're looking for Young Brother, you need to come down to Sheriff Bar tonight you know, to get our full steam that was cut short last night.
For sure.
We have to thank Young Brother for that moment of clarity because just looking at it, it looked like it's him them a throw the buckle offer. But if a man really come on stage and I wind up, obviously, and that make the people them get vexed. And right now, Young Brother out there are doing thing, so me not think he would have make a mistake like that or even do anything like that. Plus, I don't think him know Buju son. But anyway, shout out to Young Brother, keep up the great work and just make sure say some people they are the side of the stage to stop them man there from come on stage when you are sing your girl. Tune them. Last but definitely not least, Teejay. So recently Teejay was at the conference in Jamaica called the IMC and he was basically talking about streaming, people buying streams and stuff like that. But if you've been following my show, you notice that I spoke about this in a video a long time ago. But anyway, if you missed what Teejay said, check it out.
Oh, they do SEO marketing. And I know SEO marketing isn't supposed to put 200 or 300,000 stream on your song within an hour. So that's ridiculous, I know that, right? And then you have independent artists and natural talented artists who is singing from their heart, can't even get 10,000 stream. So you realize it's not fair, you get me? Like for example, I have a song called People. I've never ever link anybody and pay them money to say, hey, put some stream on this, and that song has 40 million
so,
streams.
as you can see, people buying streams is not something that just happened. It's something that's been happening for a very long time. People buy streams, people buy followers, people buy likes, people buy comments. But you know what? I just never followed that route. So sometimes people come on my page and them say, yo, you should have more followers, or yo, you should have more subscribers, etc, etc. But I believe in just building my thing from scratch. So me not really care if people feel like, oh, him not have enough subscribers or him not have enough views, because I know once I continue building my thing from scratch, eventually I will get there. But some people just want it fast because them say people out there believe that because a song have 300,000 views in 1 week, that song is a hit, not knowing that a lot of these people out there are buying the views. So that's why I want to put this out there and tell people, say, yo, We need to go back to the time when we hear the song with self, listen it and love the song. Do not be influenced by how much views a song have, because that don't mean that the song is a quality song. It may influence people to believe that it's a hit, but over time, that's why the song's not lasting for too long. If you notice, they hit them from back in the day up to this day, you can still play it and still have the effect where it have, because those songs are genuine hits. These songs nowadays, a lot of them, I'm not going to say all, are based on views and likes, and because of this, eventually everything fade away, because there is no real substance. It's just like a facade. The views them, the likes them, the comments them. So I'm glad that TJ said it, because he may be one of the few artists that have the balls to come out and say something like this, because a lot of them, their whole music career is driven behind buying streams. When you hear a new song or you hear a lot of people talking about the song, listen to the song and see if you really like the song. Don't just say it bad and play it over because you say, yo, everybody I play it. Because if you are basing if a song bad by how much views it have, when views can be manipulated, basically that no means that the song bad. And a lot of great songs going to get left behind because of this. So as I say, I just share this with you now. Now watch the views. Actually listen to the song and see if you like it, because sometimes we have some really great songs that can help to elevate the music, but because we're caught up in social media and the hype, them just go by the wayside and people just take it for granted. Say the artist not sing a song, or the artist not this, or the artist not that. When really and truly everybody just a focus on numbers. And numbers, as I said before, doesn't necessarily mean that it's quality or even as good as people think it is. But anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you liked the video. If you want to see more content like this, remember, subscribe and follow the journey. Plus, I have other videos that you may not have seen, so check it out. Blessings.